Welcome everybody once again. My name is Don Mega. I'm here with Byza, and we are about to cast CG, and we're challenging for. We're on the CyberGamer Open Ladder. We are watching the Ragnars Raiders versus ITFN. We've got the knife for sides at the moment in the mid. So, Byza, say hello and tell us some info about the teams.
G'day guys, how you going? You leave me hanging, mate. I have no info on the team. Oh god, it's just a return cast for me. It's the second one of the night, and we'll see how it pans out. If there's any banner you guys want to give us on the on these guys, hit us at Twitch TV Gamestah TV2. You can catch the cast there. Obviously, you're listening as it is. We will shout out if you got any info for us. That'd be handy as well, Dom.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm about to do something extra special for everybody because we're kind of silly. So we do have, for the ITFN people on their team, Cheddar, Dragon Porner, Rita, Shredu, Tiger and Wolfie HU. And on the Ragnar Raiders CG page, we've got Beast, Black Obama, Seas, Dradrick, Kais and Viper GG. So those are the boys, those are the teams. We'll just Alt-Tab back. And Daedric, Black Obama, Christ, Flex, and Viper GG were for the Ragnar Raiders. The ITFN boys were Taps, McGee, Wilf, Friendly, and Puppy. And we're waiting for them to ready up now, boys. We're on the map of Mirage. And going into our first round, pistol round. Take it away, mate.
Okay, all right. We'll see how we go. The 5 seconds countdown. Thanks, Dom, for giving me the wait out. It's a bit interesting to see how the T's start this. Generally, fast rushes, quick rushes altogether is a good strat to start with. Splitting, don't know. We'll see how it goes. In saying that, I'm watching a CT stack up at the B bomb side. Viper bang, Friendly and Trigger pick up 2 for the CDs. Wow. Viper returns the Wolf. What a quick pistol round. That's sort of B bomb side cleared. And Chris will pick up the WLF as Friendly picks one up in house. Now leaving 2-on-1. 2 counter terrorists playing in the house. Puppy just watching the windows. And Friendly is playing the door. Dredrick just playing, trying to pistol out. There's one in sight, 15 HP. Doesn't get it as Friendly picks him up, and that'll be the first round for the CTs. Forget me, I'm a bit of a noob. I can't remember who's who with the names, and I wish the guys would actually tag up the names properly to what they've called in CyberGamer so we could tell.
Yeah, so Viper was for the Ragnar Raiders, and he is on the team of Empire, which is supposed to be Ragnar Raiders. ITFN are the team that's called themselves Vox Eminor, and obviously you can see who they are emulating or trying to emulate in this game at the moment. We've got a semi-buy coming from the CTs with 2 scouts on this team. Be interesting to see where they go. They're both going window. Okay, this isn't a very unique strat as Trigger watching that corner. The T's are sending the bomb to A while everyone else is doing something different as he's sort of looking over towards. He saw one run out, but he can't pick it up. He's getting fired at from down by Daedric, and Hill will do the jumping frag as Friendly will be the other person on his team to get somebody down on low as Friendly gets Viper once again. Puppy rounding out the 5, and that will be a perfect round for the CTs here, boys, as that semi-buy round went very well for them.
Yeah, very well indeed, and the cash money seems pretty well with them. Ooh, what are we seeing here? An AWP and... no. Okay, I thought I saw a couple of AWPs. It just changed over to a P90 Clarions, a couple M4s, and a AWP. The T's, however, they're all pistol, and it looks like they're setting up for an A slow walk push into 2 sitting in Palace and 2 sitting in the T ramp, T roof section. They're going to wait for an aggressive push. Cities, however, are very defensive, and we'll try and pick out as they go. Now pushing in the site, the call being made. Nate goes out, Puppy putting one in. Trigger gets the AWP from the connector onto Chris coming out of Palace. Friendly, Trigger also pick up a couple more. Terrace is pushing the site, and that bomb, which is with Black Obama, won't go anywhere as Friendly finishes them off. And the first quick rounds, easy rounds, going to ITFN, Dom.
I'm actually a bit of an idiot because if you press tab, you can see the RR Esports on all of those boys. So I'm so sorry for getting the teams wrong. Viper for Ragnar Raiders, obviously. The ITFN for getting the CTs. We're pushing into the 4th round. Trigger already has a kill with his finger on the trigger. He is watching mid and going over towards the A area. The bomb's going somewhere else entirely. Flex gets a little bit of damage from the... He's standing right in the smoke. He got a little bit of damage from the grenade, but he's not pushing in. Got through the nicotine, now being fired at. He hasn't picked up the fire, but he will get taken down by one taps McGee. Puppy on the rotators. Black Obama tries to get in. Doesn't get in. Gets the headshot. Daedric is quite nervous, as he should be. Tries to push around the corner. He got fired on. He stood in the fire. The Molotov as he jumped down the corner. He got fired on by Wolf. The team has gone down. ITFN get another round. That's 4 on the scoreboard for those boys.
Yeah, Terrace just struggling a little bit here. That is regard. Oh my god, fail and a half, guys. Let's just see what they're doing in terms of buy power. Not much cash. They're going to save once again. They did buy up that last round, and they'll go another one just for the economy to try and sort it out. They have pistols. They have set 3 up sort of in the T ramp here, and they might be pushing in a little bit slowly. They're just going to wait for a Dreadrick to make a bit of sound and B, try and cause a quick rotation. And saying that, that's one connector. Now pushing one in jungle. Puppet just gets one. He picks up the second. Friendly picks up the third. Dreadrick tries to pick up a frag inside. Now leaving Viper, which was the guy over at B, just sitting outside mid. And he's going to try and get a pick. He's got one in the back, and that is WF. But the one taps McGee will pick up Viper. And another round for the ITFN. They're a bit unstoppable at the moment. I think, I just think Renegade...
Ragnars
Raiders just need to slow up, obviously buy up and get a couple opening frags, take a bomb site either quickly or slowly. It depends. They just need to get at least one round on the round just to get going. Dom. Yeah,
they're challenging. They're at 27 and they're challenging for 13th, so it's a big jump for them, and that'll put them in the serious top 15. So they really do need to sort of show what they're made of to be able to deserve that spot. Now the bomb has gone A once again. Nobody's really doing a serious push around the corner. They do have an AWP, and he will do a slow push. Daedric will push around the corner first. Not see anybody go up the stairs very slowly. He's got a buddy, and they will both get fired on. Some fire goes back. Puppy gets heavily tagged, but he pops around the corner with 21. No, he's down, and Flex will finish him off. Friendly will finish him, and then the back and forth will go. Wolf will finally finish up. Curspoo jumps onto the stairs. Daedric ends up getting onto the bomb site. He will get the bomb planted. Black Obama will take up Wolf as Trigger pushes around the corner from CT. Does a little bit of a fire. Can't pick anyone up. Does a push again. The player is in there. He gets flashed. Does a panic fire and backs out of there while Black Obama gets one tap McGee. He's standing in sandwich. He's also got the Tech 9. Trigger will go down, dropping the AWP, and that'll be the first round for the T's. They don't pick up the extra AWP. They decide to leave it, or they don't know that it's there, but they already have one to play with here, Byza, and a little bit of cash. First round on the board must feel very, very relieving.
Yeah, very good for Raiders. Like I said, they did the slow picking, got into the bomb site, put the bomb down, and defended it quite successfully. In saying that, ITFN, they could have saved that AWP and a M4 that round and saved up buying up more. So they're just only hurting their economy's sake. So if you look at it, WF and Puppet are pretty much nothing. Friendly and Trigger got a little bit of cash to go. So the T's are probably, like I said, a bit of momentum is coming their way. As we see their setup, they're up at A, and bang goes onto Black, gets one onto the Puppet and picks him out. They've got this A site secured as they're playing pretty subdued here, the counter-terrorist. They are rotating very quick, however, so they're going to wait, and they're probably going to flash together. Obama picks up another one in the mid-connector. He then gets returned for Trigger through the smoke on top of the box. Trigger will get Viper. Dreadrick tries to get him, but doesn't happen. He's reloaded. He got caught out reloading by Friendly. A Molotov gets put down. Still 3 on 3 here. Binking going everywhere. It's so hard to call. TT's coming in. Trigger pulls the trigger. Nails one onto Cross. Pushes up the stairs. Sees another one. Tries to no-scope. But Farmer picks up with the Tech 9. He gets another one. That bomb's going to blow. And McGee, he's just going to be caught in the middle of it. Big round for the Raiders. And they pick up the second one for their half.
Yeah, there was a lot of fantastic AWPing by Black Obama. The trigger turned the corner, got one through the wall, which was fantastic from him as well. The second round goes towards, and they have gone an A, and now we are seeing the first. I mean, somebody, you know, they've all been bought P250s. We're seeing a massive A stack from the CTs, just absolutely enormous. The Ts are going to have to pull their finger out if they're going to get into A at all. It's a mid push. Black Obama is the only one that's sort of going towards A. He's even too scared to go there and decided to go somewhere else. Flex, in the meantime, pushing up connector, has got one. Got two in the head. He's pushing around the corner. He's trying to get the one behind the double stack. He can't. He's going for the friendly. He will get it. Wolf's also copped a headshot. The last player standing on the CT team is being fired at by 4 people. It's Trigger. He's going to go down with a headshot to Black Obama. That's what you get for stacking A with the pistols. You get absolutely done, son, when the T's come looking for you through connector. That's exactly what happened. Now we've got a 5-3 situation. I think, Byza, we've actually got an exciting game on our hands. Yeah,
we've got a good game on our hands, and it would be interesting to see how many the round CTs can get off a rampine Renegade, Raiders. I say Renegades, I think of cricket here. Saying that Viper has gone into the connector in A site, and saying the last round they did stack A. Oh, a big nade onto Puppy from Flex. Well done there. They did stack A with Deagles, and I believe they didn't even realise that they were on an eco-deco. As of saying that, a couple more frags go out and they secure the A bomb site rotation coming around from the B into CT. WF will pick up the cry as the returns come, and McGee with the last M4, 2 on 2. And McGee picks up another one, just leaving Flex at the back box. Only smashes the staircase. That is McGee and gets naded in the face. That is GG for that round. And the vital round the ITFN needed to get here, Dom.
Yeah, they needed to get the. I mean, you know, CT sided. They need to get the game back onto their terms. They ended up saving one of the AWPs, and it'll go to the hands of Trigger, who's obviously going to sit in the little window there. And it's a bit of a mixed bag for the CTs at the moment because they've all got M4s. The terrorists have AKs as well. Everyone's got enough money. They've almost got an even buy in terms of money, and they really want to get a few more rounds on the board. You don't really want to be down when you have to change sides onto Teague because it just changes the whole scenario of the game. And we are seeing the terrorist boys sitting, just waiting for someone to, you know, all 4 of them sitting and waiting for something to happen. Now the smokes, now the nades, the nicotine, everything, everyone's jumping in at once. Flex will fire through the wall, get Wolf. One taps him again. Trigger will be there to clean them up. Kursk will be there as well, running around the corner. A little bit of fire from him. Friendly will drop him though. 3 players are there. Friendly getting another one. Black Obama has got to rescue the bomb from 3 of the players. One's on 6, one's on 13. He knows that they're heavily tagged. So that's where the confidence from him is coming from. The call has come out from his team saying that the players are heavily tagged. So he's going to go in with guns a-blazing. All he needs is a little bit of a tap. There it goes. He gets a tap on Friendly, but one taps McGee, which was honestly like about 16 shots that he just fired. Will take the round, and the seventh round, or the 10th round, I should say, will go to the ITFN boys here, Byza.
Yeah, you just can't get caught trying to pull a flash or a smoke out when you're in a clutching situation. You've got guys surrounding the bomb site. Not easy. You need to get the gun out. You need to keep looking and peeking those lines. So he'll learn from that and he'll pick up from that. There could have potentially been a terrorist round. They did take a while to get into the bomb site, and ITFN got into site way too easy, Don. Way too easy. So heading this round out, we're setting up for a couple smokes in the A. They've got one Impalas waiting for the push in. Black Obama puts the smoke and flash in, now push in, Bomb is with it as well. Let's see how the CTs respond. They put a flash out, Flex picks his first one, Trigger AWPs onto Viper. Takes that one, Friendly, another one in the jungle in the connector, holding it strong, the CTs they are. They've done a full rotation, so nothing is sitting at B. 3 on 3, now makes it a 2. Terrace going down, it's quickly going down. Oh, big round by ITFN. Straight on to a rotate. They hold 2 strong, and looks like they're taking advantage of this game, Don.
Yeah, that was a strong retake, and we like to see that here at Gamestah. I mean, when you get into the site that easily, you do expect the CTs to come in force, and unfortunately the Ts weren't ready. So that is something that we'll have to deal with. We do have the AWP in the hands of Trigger. He's gone into the window looking to see if anyone's going to be poking mid. Unfortunately for him, they're not. There's only one over at A, and Puppy thinks he's there because of the smoke being right in his face, and he'll just sort of stand there watching, waiting ever so patiently while the rest of the boys at unders. Friendly will get 1, Friendly will get 2 with the Dedrick. Kresk will clean him up, and then Kresk will get cleaned up by Trigger, who was also there having a bit of a look around and to see. He'll get cleaned up as well. Now Viper's the only one left for the Ts. Is he going to be able to save? He's only got the pistol. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't have anything better from all the weapons that were dropped in unders. Now he's got 4 players, doesn't have the bomb. They're all going to push him. He's going to die. There's no way to avoid it. You may as well just suck it up and do it with a bit of dignity. That is 9-3 on the scoreboard. Unfortunately for them, Ragnar Raiders have lost quite a few rounds in a row. The last 4 rounds in a row here, boys, they've lost.
They did pick up a couple, but the momentum's not with them anymore. And when that happens, it's very hard to overwhelm. Saying that, they do buy up with all AKs in hand and have pushed the midsection, taking out Trigger. So the first frag is a vital frag because he's an AWPer. Now they're smoking up the short, and WOF picks up a Obama as we watch Viper probably have a look down in the lower section. Maybe they're stacking the mid. They're trying to get a player into jungle to do a... yes, they have. The Christ has gone in. Wolf picks up Flex. Viper on the pup. Friendly AWPs from CT spawn through the vent. See it, mate. Not happening today. And it leaves a 3 on 2. Slow action. The bomb is dropped. The CTs are sitting with it. So that's probably the reason why it's slow. It's on. But in saying that, they put a smoke out, and I was going to ask you something, and now I forgot. So I'll just leave you to finish this round off while I think of it.
Yeah, we can see Viper pushing up. He's only got 7 health, and he's leaving Daedric all the way back there, and Daedric isn't confident enough to push up. Viper doing the little tricky jump into the window room. He doesn't realise that Friendly is long gone from that situation. Like, he does not want to be there. So he is gone, like, honestly, a minute ago. Daedric pushing around to short gets Wolf, but one taps McGee will finish him off. Viper can't get there very easily. He's got 15 seconds left. He's decided the best thing to do is save. Well, he can't because Friendly's just shot him. That is 10-3. We're going into the 14th round, second last round of the half. 3 rounds is not enough to be confident in your win, boys. It's just not.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you is how many rounds do you need on T side to, go into the half and be effective to hold off on a CT? Because you do get 3 CT rounds pretty easily back on if the strats are not good.
Yeah, gosh, I would want at least 5 or 6. That's what I would sort of be aiming for if I was the Raider boys. That's the sort of thing that I would want, I think, boys.
Dreddy, cops and Nade in the B apartments. They're working slowly, grouped together. 2 in the midsection. Dreddy actually banks his own teammate as Flex picks up McGee, pups onto the Black Obama. They now push in. They've got to do this quickly and get that bomb down. Cross onto Wolf, so they get an advantage here. The bomb is planted. 3 on 3. Trigger pulls the trigger and takes out Viper. Now on the quick rotation, the CTs are pushing into sight. The pup pushing the back, just has a look at the chair, picks him off, gets him down to 8, so it's a quick return from Dread. Flex is holding the short. He turns around, trying to pick out the CT and Trigger. He's on 47 HP, pulls out his off and misses the shot. Friendly picks up Dread, and that is... What, there's still one left, and Fred, they haven't picked it up. They've done a fake. Fred picks up one M4, and there's a defuse.
Oh!
Defuse?
I didn't see that coming.
Oh, jeez. Flex has waited out because he thought it was going to be a clutch. He certainly clutched, but didn't get there in time enough to actually take the defuser off. Jeez, what a ground. It's
unfortunate for him, I think. The bomb, well, it wasn't planted in the center. That's ideally where you want it if you're gonna watch it from short. But obviously wasn't enough time to think about it. 11-3 go the scores. Last round of the half, and Friendly has already got a kill from. Well, he's sitting on the box over by the CT, looking into the smoke. He's already got one. Kursk will get the mid kill from someone pushing short, trying to push their back. The bomb looks like it's going A, but unfortunate for them, pushing around tit for tat. Flex will get another kill. Viper's been able to push in, and he is running into CT to see if there's any enemies there. The one taps McGee is in unders going through their spawn. And Wolf is still watching B, even though the call would have gone out at least 15 seconds ago to get over to A. Gets fired at from mid. Yes, a lot of fire coming back at him. Has a little bit of a go, but gets taken down by the Tech 9. Kursk is obviously glad he had it. Then the player Flex goes down, and one tap McGee has the Negev. Obviously doesn't care about the economy very much. Will get taken down by Viper. That'll be the 4th round that they win on the attacking side. And if you look at the T side, you can see Flex is the only one with a positive KDR here, Byza. Going into the CT side, you really need all your team to be pulling their weight, don't you?
Yeah. It's tough. It's a tough T side. It's a very to me it's a very CT dominated. In saying that, Friendly for ITFN, he's 20 bombed already on the half, so it'd be interesting to see what he ends up after the half if the Raiders take it to it. In saying that, there is a push from the T side. Trigger gets taken out, and Wolf will pick up the return. And I'm not going to bother calling the names. Just going to say they're in the site. And in the CT rotations coming very quickly. Black Obama with the pistol. Friendly.
Oh, it's been planted today.
Oh, hold on.
They're holding B like it was planted at B, but one tap planted it at A. He completely took everyone by surprise. They were holding B like it was planted at B.
I was just calling the guys rotating and pushing, and geez, that tricked everyone. Even tricked the poor old casters, mate.
That's a fantastic method of play. Caught everybody by surprise, and the round obviously goes to the teams because they earned it.
Who planted that?
One Taps planted that.
One tap. Big shout out to you, mate.
As the scout from Wolf has taken down Flex in the window, he's going to pop a little bit of a nade in, but doesn't get anybody. Puppy taking down Viper. Now Wolf looking at short, getting hit from both sides from Connector and short. Aims at his teammate for some reason. As Kursk trying to push around that corner into smoke, he does, and one taps is just sitting there, just sort of
He's having
firing.
a good round, one tap.
He is, isn't he? Just firing into the smoke and ends up picking somebody else up. One tap, and Puppy will finish off the round, and that will be another round to the ITFN boys here, boys.
Yeah, they've got the momentum. They've got the roll. There was only one round to the Raiders after a consecutive round to the half, so it'd be interesting. We're still at at an anti-eco stage, and they're all ecoed for round 13. They possibly should have been brought up to this round out. And saying that, Pup will get the first on to Black Obama. They push into the A bomb site. Bomb is there, and the full rotation is coming as Flex picks up the Pup. The Wolf onto the one taps. A bit of help from his teammate in Viper. Trigger will get one, finish it off with his Famous. Gets two, picks up the third. Easy round down as ITFN picks up the 14 round for them after 19 rounds. Or we're in the 19th round now. It's seemingly impossible for the Raiders to come back from here, Dom.
Yeah, they haven't won a round. The Raiders haven't won a round in 3 rounds, so unfortunately for them, they're on the losing side at the moment. I mean, they are challenging from 27 spots, so there is a little bit of a skill gap there. They can't really do anything about it. Black Obama pushes around the corner, gets hit by Wolf. Now we're firing through the smoke. There's a lot of nicotine there, and some flashes come out. The flashes die down, and we're going to go on the rotate, all except Friendly, who is going to stay very, very hidden and very in Palace. Just not really sure why. Trying to get the picks on people at jungle. And every member now of Ragnars Raiders is alive, Byza. Every single one of them. Yeah,
they've gone back spawn. Not 100% sure. There might have been a mixed call. Maybe to get away from the flashes and nades, all the pre stuff, just to hold back, maybe force a rotation. They do have an aggressive push for a CT to B, so they do come through. They're going to get caught out, but they are setting for A now. Friendly with Molotov are downstairs as they do push in. Bombs first in. Flashes will come from the counter terrace. They push into sight. Rotation goes. Flex onto 2. Picks up the third. Friendly picks up Flex. Bad luck on him. He had a free down for that. The bomb is planted, leaving Trigger and Pup to hold for the T side. CTs are in. One stairs. Pup gets one. That's the crisis down. The AWP is sitting with Viper. He's smoked out. And there's another M4 with the Dread. He's now pushing into the side as well. He's in. He picks up one in Trigger. He's got one more to go. That's the Pup. Kenny clutching 2. He picks up one. He's got an AWP. He turns around. The AWP fire is missed. It's this out, and Pup picks up the final. And holy geely moly, another round for the ITFN and the Raiders. Surely they can't get any more from here. Yeah, it's going to be hard to see them do that. We've got Friendly on the 23, obviously carrying for his team. 18 for 9, though, is Trigger, so he hasn't seen a lot of deaths at all this game. 9 is just not a lot of deaths, if you ask me. Mid push from the TCs. Puppy take down Black Obama. He's over at spawn now, so the Black Obama might have been pretty aggressive. We've got a 3-stack B. Only one CT is at A, and he's not really at A at all. He's sort of where is he? He's sort of in Palace. He's pushing Palace.
Yeah, he's just sort of wandering around doing his own thing. So the T's very slowly, very calmly pushing towards B, not knowing how many people are going to be there. Flex trying to go underneath the tunnels has been taken down. Kursk is in short, looking into the window. He'll get replied on as Puppy pushes around the corner. He's on the bomb side, and the bomb will go down. There's one in markets. He's going to try to fire on him. Gets a little bit of fire. Can't make anything happen of it, though. Puts the Molotov in, and Friendly will get the kill. That'll be the 16. That's full time. The Flexman with the 15 for his team. Friendly with the 25. 18 to 9 went Trigger. Puppy 16. Those were the scores. That was the game. Byza, tell me what you thought of it.
It was an intriguing game. We fought the Raiders, the Ragnar Raiders. I'll get their name right sooner or later. We thought they were in with a chance at the start when they pulled back those rounds after the anti-eco, but from then on, just got dictated. They lost out the guns and the money power, and obviously the momentum, just trying to get those picks, just lost out. And so, it's a bit hard on Mirage. It's more of a base of momentum rather than strats. They did take a strat down the underpass and got absolutely dominated. So not easy on that. But in saying 1 taps for the Ninja plant. That was for was it ITFN on the T side, mate. Even though he didn't carry, that's enough for MVP for me, mate.
I honestly think Trigger was the MVP. I mean, he died so little during that game. It was, quite remarkable. I mean, he had the AWP in the window, watching the mid push, and when he wasn't there, the game changed quite considerably. When you didn't have that mid to sort of play around with and go either or, you had to commit to a bomb site because the other one is so far away from you that you can't do the rotate. I'm just going to pimp out our channel at the moment. So Gamestah Media is the YouTube. Gamestah on Facebook is where you find us there. And we're also on Twitter at Gamestah. www.gamestar.com is the website. The big red button is going to return. I promise you that. I'm so looking forward to that big red button coming back for you to request the cast. My name is Don Mega. This was Byza. Last thoughts, Byza, before we end this.
Oh, no, good games around. I reckon, I don't know if you're up for another one. I think there's a match coming up at 9:30. You up for that?
All right, so maybe we're doing another one. We'll
maybe
have
not.
to. Yeah, we'll have to see.
Stick around, guys. Stick around.
I don't think we are, to be honest. I think someone needs to go pee.
That's not me, mate.
My name is Don Mega. That was Byza once again for Gamestar and we'll catch you all later. Thank you for joining in. Peace.